The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Nashville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go! Bring it! Smash! Smash!
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Howell out of the pistol. Downfield, that's Harry. He's got it. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. A run up the middle, Spears. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Ready, ready! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! Ready, ready!
Once again, it's Spears. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Ready!
3rd and long.
Warrior 70! Ready! 19, Lion! Panther 11! Mustang 19!
Howell. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Back to throw. Howell. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
3rd and 9. They send a receiver in motion left. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Now it's Howe. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On the set.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
70. 79 Bronco. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To throw is Howell. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Let's go now. Go street. Warrior 70. Get up.
Here's Howell. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 Lion. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Hup.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Again,
and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by a Monty Hooker. And the Titans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come 19, come 19, 18, pioneer. Check go.
Throwing is Howe. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Browns are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime, field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them...
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's Spears. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down, Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points.
That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Titans are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco. Go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's caught by Spears out of the backfield.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Warrior 70, let's go. 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11. Take over.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Mustang 19. Set up. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Hey, check that. Here we go, here we go. Get up.
They'll run with Spears. Oh, a loose football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He is in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Browns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A run with Spears. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. But usually, that's a holding penalty. Throwing now from the gun. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check go.
Back to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
It is 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, you're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he'll take this to about the 28. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly, not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over?
To the goal line and in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the jump. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Chap 60. Chap 60. Get up. Cup 19. Cup 19. Get up.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Spears. And a short pickup there to about the 36.
Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Back at 60. Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
79 Bronco. Let's go now. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And he's in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Titans. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Judy, working his way across the field. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 67 yards. They'll drop to throw, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Viking 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check out.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to... And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
18 back, 18 back. 19 tight, 19 tight. Lawrence, 17.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That's caught! And out of bounds but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards. They'll run with White. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Samir White, touchdown Tennessee. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
19 right.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw again. He gets this one to Moore. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So it's a win here for the Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week. They'll put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.